what did you do after you graduated?
So, like a lot of people, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I had some themes about my life. Like, I've always enjoyed solving problems with how people interact with each other, both the business side and social side. That kind of colors my work now. I used to, while I was in college, I was very entrepreneurial. I used to actually sell electronics online through eBay and some other online sources. And eventually down the road, what I started doing was manufacturing and importing commercial kitchen equipment, hydroponics equipment, and gymnastics equipment, and then bringing it into America and selling it to other people, sold other people. So I'm like a wholesaler. I got a bunch of stories related to e-commerce and that. But what I've done now, which really fits with I think who I am inside, is I do leadership and personal development coaching. What does that mean? In layman's terms, what it just means is like I help people take their bundle of skills and interest and use that to help them connect better with people around them, both in a business context and socially. Like, say, if you're looking to find a way into a better relationship, can help them with that. How can I be a better manager on site? How can I corral people towards a unified vision and really speak to people in a language that they get? How can I connect with customers better in a way that's authentic, but still puts the interest of both my potential clients and myself at the forefront? So that's much of what I do, as well as career related services like creating resumes and cover letters, CVs, helping with interview and negotiation strategy. So really solving problems in those areas. That's what I do now. And that really fits with, I think, what I was made to do.
How did you finally get to this place where you are now?
Trial and error. I remember a lot of older adults said when I was trying to figure out what I want to do, because I actually thought about going to graduate school and becoming some sort of psychologist or therapist. And many adults who give me advice are like, you just got to keep trying things and see what fits. I worked for the government for a while, for a couple of years, helping with nonprofits, senior citizens, and veterans save money on their property taxes. So that was always an interesting line. You get an idea of what's out there in both the public and private sector, and just different experiences. There were times that I'd work temp jobs over the years when I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do in addition to the work I'm already doing, different entrepreneurial experiences. And I just found that certain themes fit with me. Like, I love to diagnose what sort of problems are happening with whatever situation I'm in and try to figure out, all right, what's this person's motivation? What are their strengths and development areas that we can use to solve whatever problem we're doing? And not just coming up with solutions, but coming up with solutions that were palatable to whoever I was talking to. Like, you can't use a one size fits all solution for everyone. You've got to be able to say, okay, this is who is participating in the situation. What do I do to help everyone involved accomplish whatever goal they're trying to do? So diagnosing problems, being able to create solutions that were practical, not ivory tower or, you know, overly idealistic, things that actually worked in the real world and that were based on science and evidence, and then helping people with these, both organizations and individuals. I would say that's a roundabout answer to your question of how I got into this line of work, is just paying attention to different themes in my life and where opportunities were to help people.
So again, you just sort of came to doing that through trial and error, doing other kinds of things, huh? And
There
then,
was some of that. I would definitely say I got to give some mention to the Holy Spirit as well. That kind of
mm,
steers you in a certain direction. Like,
yeah.
you have these certain things that have been pulling at you for years, but for whatever reason, you haven't been giving them enough attention. And once I started doing more of that, I was like, you know what? I should start looking to these kind of fields and this kind of work. It feels like it fits. And that's often a sign that God's directing you somewhere. So you don't want to ignore that.